Current projects that you work on?
Current projects. At the moment we are shooting for a music documentary about electronic music, which is covering, among others, Kruder and Dorfmeister, Patrick Pulsinger, so the electronic scene of the 80s, 90s. Vienna. We are writing on a series called The Village, probably for the ORF, and we are writing on a concept about humor, and many other things.
5 more concepts out there, but it's top secret, of course, so we can't tell you.
Okay, we're under non-disclosure here, no worries. So, and what's the most beneficial practices or technologies that you currently use?
She's in charge of that.
Question back, in what terms technologies? Do you mean in terms of archive or shooting or whatever do you think?
I'm considering in this case, like, what's the most beneficial practices and technologies with respect to archives?
There isn't really a special technology we are using. We are not always working with archives, though we are working on the current project with archives. We don't really use a technique. For us, it's more important the finding of archive. That's the harder work.
Okay, and what constraints or challenges do you face in this finding process?
Human problems at times, because if it's the topic of electronic music and I try to communicate to an archive that this is very important to us, they may say, I hate techno, why should I put much interest in looking up these things? Which can be at times a topic. Of course, a professional will support our interests, but at times it's interesting communicating what we're after and why we are happy to find anything on very subtle topics like this. Very special DJ who may have been influential in the 90s, whom nobody knows, but communication could be a topic.
And there has to be mentioned probably now for the project. We also contacted a broadcaster. I don't know if I shall name it, and they happened not to have an archive. They don't have it digitized, so they say, well, we don't know where to start to look. So I think this is sometimes a problem that can happen to you if you're not working with archive as a broadcaster.
All right, and envision a perfect world in 2020 with respect to archives. What would it look like?
Siri.
No, I'm not sure if I would want to have the perfect world for archive, because maybe also like the archive we found for the Carsoni brothers, I wouldn't want it to be easily found for everyone. I think it's a big benefit if you find a treasure like that and you can work on it. I like the searching, and this is, you find gold, and that's the beautiful thing.
But still, at times when you have a common topic like cars or races, I would prefer somebody like Siri, and I just ask her what's there on the topic of four-wheeled cars from the 50s, and she will tell me very fast.
Okay, let's move on to the event, to the conference. What's your expectations, or what's the aspects that you want to take with you from this conference?
Well, I think what is always important in this business, in any business, is personal contact. So the most important thing is meeting people here, getting to know each other, which is otherwise rather difficult, or every one of us just works in its offices and editing suites. So I think it's important to connect, and maybe someone can say, oh, I found this, and then you can say, oh, I heard also something. So for me it's connecting.
Same here.
Okay. Well, then I wish you a great night of connecting, and of course, great luck with the awards tonight.
Thank you very much.
Okay, great luck to you, also with connecting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.